So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately about different toolbox tours and stuff like that, and just tools in general. So this is gonna be my toolbox tour for now. So let's take a look at it. This is the Kamasa toolbox I recently got, my very first one as a professional mechanic. So this is just my home garage. But I really wanted a nice toolbox to get all my tools a bit organized and so on. So we're gonna start with the top. Got the top lid. So this is just basically for storage. I have some gloves, some safety glasses, my case for my tester. You can see it right there. This is the Kamasatools CR Pro. Great diagnostic tool. And the adapter for my old Mercedes W210 at the point. So moving on. This is the top drawer with all my 1/4 inch, all my sockets, the Milwaukee and Stanville and Kamasatools, and recently got these from weratools, real nice organizers with the magnetic holder in it, and some extra extenders and stuff like that. This is my 3/8 drawer. And some extra 3/8 sockets. And of course my 3/8 impact rated. Fortunately there's not a spot for this one at the moment. The 1/2 inch drawer. And I know I'm missing some sockets, but the SAE stuff is all filled out, and that's very nice because I'm used to have it all in a case and stuff like that, and it takes a lot of space if you have to open a box every time, forget one socket or something like that. So these are my ratchets at Barco. These are very good tools, Swedish company, but they are owned by Snap-on. So, and I recently got this long extended version of a 84 tooth gear wrench. I really like this. This is my SAE. That's my Wera Joker set. I haven't tested it out yet, but I will eventually when my Mustang gets back in my garage, when I'm gonna put it back together after it's been painted and a lot of other stuff that's gonna be done to the car eventually. So this is my Tecton set, double box ended offset wrenches, and some, I don't know exactly what you call them in the US, but I call them kind of a swivel, so you can get into tougher spots. These are just the two most common sizes that I use. So it's 3/8 and 7/16 and a 1/2 inch and 9/16. That's the most common sizes I'm usually been using. This is my metric drawer. I have the gear wrench flex head with the locking function and Milwaukee. I bought these. I already have a set that goes up to 22, but these are longer, so that means you can give more leverage when you have stopping bolts and stuff like that. So they are pretty nice, good quality. Some flare nut wrench set, just a cheap one, and some Barco. I haven't really used them so much, but they were pretty cheap. So, and they feel pretty good. So it's just a lot of sizes in one single. So you have 9, 10, 8, and 11 in one single wrench. So that's pretty nice. Just the most common pliers I have, and some vice grips, of course. You can make cars or mopeds or whatever you're gonna work on without them. my screwdriver drawer with Torx, Phillips, and some socket kind of with the flex. I use these most for hose clamps and stuff like that. They're really nice because you can get into kind of a weird angle with them without you have to struggle too much. So they're pretty nice. This is my electric drawer, just a multimeter and a bit of a plier for fuses and stuff like that, a test light, crimper tool, and this one is when I do electrical, more lamps or industrial machines. This is a really nice tool from Kinetics where you really fast can isolate with a wire stripper. So it's really nice. And I recently got this one from Kamasa, a Swedish company, make great tools. This is for if you need to deepin yeah. And my another kind of tester, we use that a lot when you do industrial work and electrician and stuff like that. It's very easy to use, and basically you don't have to think about what you're dealing with. This one does it for you. Just some adapters, impact and normal, and some what's it called? Yeah, drill bits, all kinds of step drill bits and impact bits and stuff like that. And the last drawer is gonna be just some dead blow mallets and stuff like that. I have this cheap blue card here. I'm gonna get rid of this at some point, but it was very cheap and I needed it at this point. So this is more for just extra tools. This is just a cheap set I got many years ago. Some impact sockets, 1/2 inch, and some extra 3/8 sockets from Milwaukee. It's a great thing just to throw in the bag and take with you. Have some files and some pry bars and yeah, for interior work and stuff. This is just a cheap tap and die set, and this is for my Mercedes to a socket for the oil filter. And that's just some more safety stuff, and the last drawer is empty. But this, however, is my electrical tools. So my big door fix impact, my 1/4 inch Milwaukee, what's it called? My 1/4 inch high speed ratchet, and my 1/2 inch, just a standard ratchet as well. Just a hammer drill, the right angle impact, the cut-off tool, 3/8. I think it's called 3/8 cut-off tool. The original ratchet, the first generation or whatever you want to call it. I really highly recommend that. It's cheap and it's very good for the money. And yeah, my hammer drill, and of course the 3/8 stubby and the Milwaukee Surge. So yeah. And last but not least, I have just a small workbench. You can see my light over there, and that's my exhaust for my old moped I'm putting together at this point. So I might do a video on that when it's done. Just some extra tools I have, and the most common brake clean and all that kind of stuff. And these are the Wera Joker, the newly released kind of a adjustable wrench with the ratcheting end in it, and some offset wrenches. And these are my torque wrenches, just a cheap one. I recently got this from Wera, very nice. It gives clicks every time you turn it, so you really know exactly how much you're on for Newton meters and stuff like that. Because this one doesn't, it's not that easy to see the scale on it, so that's why I didn't like it that much. And this can also be locked, just like the other one I have, a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch, and that's just a breaker bar I have. That's just some extra screwdrivers, that's not important. These drawers are not the best. And these are all, yeah, they're just some extra, yeah, of course, some clamps, you can always use that. So, and of course, when you have a German car like me, you need Torx and e-Torx and yeah, that kind of stuff. So it's not like the old American muscle cars and stuff like that. But you need them regardless. So that's just a cheap set I got. Just, I'm not using it much, but it's nice to have when your car is gonna get some maintenance done and stuff. So, but that's all for me, and hope you guys enjoyed.